Yo, what is up, guys? It is Gumby with Young Investors. I just wanted to break down my Robinhood app with you and honestly break down my portfolio a little bit more with you. I am not trying to tell you guys to buy these stocks. I'm just going to show you my experience on Robinhood and why you should, as a new investor or a young investor, should use this trading app. Okay, guys, so let's get started with Robinhood. The pros, I'd say it's easy, accessible. You can get onto it pretty much everywhere as long as you have cellular reception. There are some cons to Robinhood, such as not being able to trade all the stocks you want to. Some aren't listed in here, like Bitcoin isn't in here. I kind of see that as a disadvantage to young people. A lot of young people want to get into Bitcoin because they see that being the future. But, I mean, that maybe will end up coming to Robinhood, but who knows. Another thing about Robinhood is they recently gave a little update on a website being launched in 2018. That is something that they have been missing, I feel like. But I've been on Robinhood for a year and a half now, and I've only had it on my phone. And it's honestly been fine for me. But let's get started on my portfolio. My portfolio it's been on a run this last month, and I honestly want to share my experience because it's starting to get pretty awesome. I feel like I was a novice trader, but now I'm starting to become a little bit more experienced. And it looks like it's paying off. Okay, guys? So what I've been doing is I haven't been day trading, but I've been swing trading. So that means I'm not trading under 6 hours of buying this trade and selling it. Okay, so what I'm saying is I hold my stocks for long term, not quite long term, but I can hold that stock from anywhere from 6 hours to honestly a year. If that stock shows good growth to me, I'm going to hold it. But I've been kind of swing trading Square right now. I mean, it's on an uproar. I think it's rose. I don't even know how much it's rose in the last year, but you guys should go check out Square. It's a great growth stock. Check it out. Put it on your watch list. Just watch it. It's honestly just been an up arrow for me. And I've been trading it pretty well. I've made $4,000 in the last month off of it. And I think my portfolio was at $5,000 a month ago, or maybe two. So that just shows you how much a growth stock can end up helping your portfolio if you hold on to something and not day trade it all the time. So that's what I like to do. I like to sit there. I've watched Square, I've watched PayPal, I've watched Visa, and they're great growth stocks. Everyone needs that. And honestly, Square's been coming out with some new products. They just came out with Register, a point of sale system, and I think that they're trying to take over that point of sale market. And I mean, there are other point of sale markets out there, but nothing like Square. They have come out with great equipment, and their register is honestly could be used anywhere. I could see them being used at McDonald's in the near future. I can see them overrunning the point of sale business. And I'm not saying that it's going to happen, and if this doesn't happen, the stock won't completely roar to what I think it will, but if it does, that is great potential for this stock. And to see that would be great. Another stock I'm in is SPHD. This one follows the S&P 500, which pays a high yield dividend. I think it's like 3.6%. I recently got into this month. I watched another YouTube video. I saw a guy make a play on this, and I'm trying to benefit from it too as well. As I had cashed out on a little bit of Square earlier in the month to buy a few of these stocks. I've been holding it, and I'm waiting for that dividend to pay out, and I've seen a little bit of growth out of it, so that's a little bit nice. And then this here stock in here right now, I've been playing a little bet on this week with Square, just reporting after their earnings. I am playing their uptrend right now, so that's kind of the play with Square and why I have so much owned. Usually my account is a little bit more diversified, which I have owned a few shares of Apple, Netflix, Alibaba, and other high growth stocks. I don't stick with any penny stocks or anything. I don't like doing that just because it's a little sketchy. And there's other stocks that show great potential right now that are fairly cheap. But to get on with this, honestly, guys, you young guys out there, Robinhood, check it out. It is plenty worth it. Alright, guys, good luck with and happy investing.